Toastmasters and guests, let me give a big hand to our first speaker tonight, Toastmaster. Now we should proceed with our second speaker tonight. Initially, this second speaker SMS me. She said she would like to postpone to next meetings. But we have other members keep encouraging us to deliver by today. And she is here today to deliver her Project 7. Since the Project 7 is research your topics. And tonight, the topic of this second speaker is self-fulfilling prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecy. And her evaluator tonight also have some story to share on these evaluators. This evaluator also SMS me yesterday or today, and today she said she asked me to get another person to replace her. This is the first time to be evaluated, and she wanted to spoil the effort of these speakers. But I say no. I say you can do it. Every one of us here is to learning. So no worry. Every one of us will give support for you tonight. And our evaluator tonight actually is Toastmaster Racing. Toastmaster Racing, can you share with us the objective for this Project 7?
The objective of Project P7, collect information about your topic from numerous sources. Carefully support your point and opinion with specific facts, example, and illustration gathered through research. Time 10 to 7 minutes.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Racing. And I would like Simon to demonstrate again the timing sequence, timing and lighting sequence. At 5 minutes, the green light will be switched on. At 6 minutes, the amber light will be switched on. 7 minutes, the red light will be switched on. At 7 minutes 30 seconds, the bell will be rung, and at this juncture, the speaker have to end her speech. Now, can we welcome you to join us first? Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome our second speaker tonight, Toastmaster Siu Peng. Let's give her a big applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
Have you ever heard about a fair lady? If yes, please put out your hands. Oh, I thought she was the old man. No, but I guess that's quite classic, right? It was a Broadway show, and later it was filmed. So this movie was talk about a professor named Henry Higgins, who took the bet from the colonial pickerings that he could transform an unrefined flower girl to an fair lady. Okay, he succeeded to transform the lady into the fair lady because he believed it was possible, and he acted according to his belief. So, although this movie was a fiction, it was a well-illustrated self-fulfilling prophecy. What is self-fulfilling prophecy? Do you have any idea about this? Okay, actually, self-fulfilling prophecy is an expectation that causes you to act and communicate in ways that make the expectations come true. For example, a mentee of the Toastmaster clubs don't know how to speak well in public, but her mentor was confident about her, and then she encouraged her and praised her and guided her. And at the end of the day, her mentee can do a good speech. Then this fulfilled her expectation. And a psychologist Perky accounted an anecdote by H.L. Lowry called "The Mouse and Henry Cousin." This is a good example of self-fulfilling prophecy. On one summer evening, a mouse ran into an office of educational testing service and pulled out a computer. As just the college entrance examinations board's data on one Henry Cousins was being marked. This Henry Cousins was an average student, and he didn't know about his abilities and himself. So if there was no mouse to fill up the computer, he probably got average marks only. But because of the mouse, he got a very high marks. And then the data, the marks received by the school, everyone thought that they underestimate this guy. And then they started treat him differently. They thought he was very genius. And then this Henry Cousin began to start thinking that his potentialities, and began to think about him was very good as well. And then Laurie ends his story by saying that this Henry Cousin became a very good best man in his generations. Actually, I have the same experience too. During I was in secondary school, I was an above average student, but yet to be an exceptional student. But somehow I got straight A's in my PMR. And then everybody thought that I was intelligent. And my friends, my classmates, my parents, and my relatives thought that I was very intelligent. And then subsequently, I also thought that I was bad. And then a study was conducted in 1960 also showed about this self-fulfilling prophecy. Robert Rosenta informed the teachers that 5 students of their classes are academic experts, that they would likely achieve a very good results in their academic performance. But actually, they were told falsely that this has been determined by the testing have done before. But actually, these 5 students were chosen at random. So actually, they should have the same results as other students. But at the end of the year, these 5 students got a better result. So because of the expectation of teachers, the teachers treated them differently. They gave them a better response, better feedbacks, and asked them a lot of questions compared to others. So actually, in conclusion, I want all of us to bear in mind that we cannot underestimate everyone. Actually, as long as we expect them to do, they can do. Before I end my speech, I ask you to do me a favor. Please expect me to be a person who has a good command of English. Back to the Toastmasters.
Hello, Toastmaster and guests. Let's give a big applause to our second speaker tonight, Toastmaster Sylvain. Let's welcome our Madam Presidents. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, and from tonight we have 3 speakers, and our last speaker is a beautiful, lovely, and dedicated Toastmasters. For tonight, she will deliver an advanced project 1 for the technical briefings, and her project is from advanced manners technical presentations. For this advanced project 1, her speaker is a young and available competent commenters podcast. Competent commenters podcast, we would like to share with us the objective for these projects.
The objective for Advanced Project 1 Technical Briefing. First objective is use a systematic approach, organize technical or specialized material into a concise presentation. Objective number 2, tailor the presentation to the audience needs, interests, and knowledge levels. Times given in 8 to 10 minutes. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Prakash. Timer, I would like you to help to demonstrate the timing and lighting sequence. At 8 minutes, the green light will be switched on. At 9 minutes, the amber light will be switched on. At 10 minutes, the red light will be switched on. And 10 minutes, 30 seconds, the bell will be rung, and at these junctions, the speaker had to add a speech. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, please join me to welcome competent communicator Noai Chantek for her project 3. Advanced project 1.
You need to switch off the light. Ladies and gentlemen, who has camera with you now?
And camera.
Okay, at least handphone with camera. I need your cooperation. Using your camera, your handphone camera, in 10 seconds, please take one photo. A photo of anything in this room. Anyone? No. I know someone will take a photo. 5 more seconds. Can I invite my friend to come?
Yeah, sure.
Best selfie and we should send it to William on 8 days his responsibility.
Madam President, fellow Toastmasters, visiting Toastmasters and guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
See, everybody can take photo. Am I right? Yes. But this evening, I also would like to tell you that everybody can take a good photo, impactful photo, interesting and protective. In this photo, can you see me?
Yes.
Which one?
The one in the center.
This is the photo after my friends and I finished climbing the Sinai mountain. This is the first and only mountain that I ever hiked in my life. This photo shows satisfaction, happiness, and friendship. That's why people say a picture worth 1,000 words. But today, I'm in front of you not as the expert or professional photography. I just want to tell you that I love photos so much, and I want to keep everything, the beautiful moment in my life, just like a safe button. A camera is a safe button for the mind's eye.
It's like when I have a beautiful moment with my friends, for example, starting to watch the Transform movie in 3D. This was my first time watching 3D movie. Or I was jogging with my friend. No, my friend was jogging and I just walking. And I saw this beautiful red heart-shaped leaf. It just, for me, so beautiful for me to capture. When people talk about photography, everyone should have good photo, people elevation, aperture size, shutter speed, ISO. Who familiar with these three terms? It's okay. We don't really discuss about this. So we will say it. What I want to tell you that good photo doesn't mean that it perfectly set all those three terms that I mentioned just now. It only needs to be natural. What do you like? Natural beauty, natural background, natural color. This photo is sea life in the aquarium. I took the photo with natural posing, hanging photo, natural lighting. So we love nature. So today I will share with you 3 tips that make a photo look natural and please to our eyes. First, rule of third. Is anyone familiar with rule of third? Before 2009, I always try my best to put the subject in the middle of the frame when we are taking a photo. Then one friend told me, no, you must follow rule of third. When you look into your camera frame, you can divide the frame into these 9 small boxes. And the subject will be highlighted more if it is at the intersection, or at least at the lines, just like the insect. Another example, this is just from Wikipedia. The first one, the subject is in the middle, and the separation between the land and sky also in the middle. But when we follow the rule of third, the subject is at the intersection, and the land is we make it lower. It depends on what you want to highlight more, the sky or the ground. And then you can follow the rule of third. Now, which burger you want to eat first? The one with white background or black background? Black. So that's how perfect or natural looking food photography can affect our appetite. There are a lot of reference that we can check, like this magazine, one of my favorite magazine, and it confirms that why the rule of third works. It's because it will tell our eyes that we are looking at something that we all have been notion to perceive as beautiful and natural. I don't want to go deeper into the algorithm why rule of third is natural or something. I'm sure you will love to listen to it. So that's the first one, rule of third. And now I will continue to the second tips about lighting. Both photos are about the photo of same piece of cake. But the difference is the lighting. The first one, using the front lighting. The second one, do you know where is the light direction? Side from there. Can you see the second photo shows clearly the crumble of the cake and make this photo have more dimension and volume. So which cake you want to eat first?
Okay.
Good student. So this what we call front lighting and back lighting. So that's why usually photographers they try their best to avoid using. Actually, I have no battery, but avoid to use the flash as much as possible. And different lighting direction will give different effect in the photo. This is the cake my housemate made last 3 years. But the photo doesn't look, for me, I didn't share this on Facebook because the photo never tell that the cake is good.
Black Forest, my favorite.
Yeah, you know that this is a Black Forest cake. Because I realized we use the front light. Then, when I check in the folders that I have, before it become cake, the chair was like this. And I realized this photo I like so much. I'm not sure about you, but I like this photo so much. And now I understand why. Because the light is from this direction, from back, and it gives the cherry round shape. So then, for me, this photo describes deliciously sexy. Now let's check our understanding if I deliver the message clearly. See this photo that shows the excitement of boy. Is it follow the rule of third?
Yes.
Yes.
Natural lighting from side. This photo has the third value that make the photo have more impact. You want to guess what?
Movement.
The person, the natural subject. The color combination is red and green. Can you imagine? At the other side, the wall is brown. So if you want to take a photo, and then you can see the brown wall, and the subject wearing red shirt, why you just quickly change and then take from another angle with the background is green, and it make it more different. And this is what we call color consciousness. This is the photo of my friend and I during our first autumn. So can you imagine if I and my friend, both of us stand there and other two here. Sure, these two ladies will be disappear from the background. So when we conscious about color, at the time we want to take a photo, it will give a different impact on our photo. You agree with me?
Yes.
So to have natural look photo, we don't need this shutter speed at the size of ISO, but we need to follow the rule of third most of the time. We make sure the light is natural, and we consider the light direction, even if it is front lighting or back lighting, and we must always be a person who has the color consciousness. Because a good snapshot keeps a moment from running away. You don't want a good moment to running away, right? So, are you ready to shoot better photos now?
Yes.
Take your camera. Take a photo.
Where's the cake?
Only things inside this room. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening, sharing from this amateur photographer. This is the photo of decoration from Pavilion in KL early this year. So, I wish all of you happy celebrating Chinese New Year and happy shooting. Thank you.
Hello, Toastmaster and guests. Can we give a big applause?